Hello everybody, my name is Elisa, and today I'm actually going to show you a folder where I have pretty interesting 2v2 and I think mostly 2v2 games. Some 3v3 games and I think one or two 1v1 games. Anyway, we start off with twos versus Rush and Garrett X, and these guys they're really high rated in basically twos, and this basically just shows a standard Hellion Ling composition. Hellion Ling was pretty much invented by Sorcery a while back before he started hacking. And it's one of the most dominant 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4 strategies. As of late, it basically just involves 10 pool and then a person getting 2 Hellions at 4 minutes and 40 seconds, and then building a pre-igniter, or getting pre-igniter right after that, and it just comes down to a mirror match between Hellions and Lings. It beats Zerg Protoss. It beats Zerg to a certain extent, depending on if the Zerg can kill the Terran in time. And so, yeah. There's a 3v3, and I think this involves two players on our team floating to the gold instantly. Another 3v3, where we actually break into the opponent's base with our Zerglings and Marines, and then we wall it off against their allies, so their allies can't help. And there we're against Team Eminem. I think they play a lot of 1v1. This is a 34-minute game versus Drewbie. I don't really remember what happened. I just named it 34-minute game against Drewbie. Not really sure what what advanced mad is. I actually spelled advanced wrong too. I think somebody gets mad in here. I'm not sure. All in faggotry 2. This is me versus Bergs, aka Jimmy, and I think it's Tan versus Zerg, and he basically just keeps all-inning me. And this is another game where Jimmy just all in into all in into all in another 1v1. This is a game that actually shows one of the most abusive strategies in the game. It's a Protoss Zerg warp in on a shared base map, and what they basically do is just they warp in all over your map with Overlord vision, so they can warp in on opposite sides of your map while the Zerg pressures your front, and he's gonna break it eventually just because you can't defend both sides very well if you don't know it's coming. And so it's just like a 20-minute shit fest where Protoss and Zerg units run around in your base killing workers, and you can't ever leave your base. This one's called Broken Rhythm as a faggot in 3v3, but we still win. I'm pretty sure Broken Rhythm does something stupid in this game. I don't really remember. This is a 2v2 double Terran super gay. I think in this one, me and Broken were both Terran. We both did a really homosexual cheese where we both proxy and there's nothing the enemy can do about it without scouting it in time. There's actually a very small window to scout it. And this is 2v2 against Megumi Bear and Hacktog. They're one of the top 2v2 players in the world. I think Megumi Bear and Sorcery are the rank 1 2v2 team in the world. But anyway, Megumi Bear is playing 2s random. This is me and Broken Rhythm playing against Megumi Bear and Hacktog. This is an intense 2v2. I think this was against Zerg and something. I don't really remember. I think this was a while back. And this game actually is the proxy marine and temple on in this game is one of the most abusive strategies as well. And basically what people do is they temple and then they proxy marine, and you can't wall in because his marines will get out before you can get out of bunker, and he'll just kill your barracks, and you can't actually get in range to kill his marine, so he's gonna bust your ramp either way. It doesn't matter really what you do. And so even if you get a bunker in time, actually, you can get Overlord vision and just shoot it from the low ground. So this game, it's versus twos. This is actually me and Optic Zero. We played against two Zergs, and we actually play macro against double Zerg, and it's really the strategy just makes the Zerg look like they're powerless to do anything. This is against AZ and Super Ninja. It's me and Bubbles, aka Broken Rhythm, and they're double Protoss, and we do some pretty abusive strategies against double Protoss just because Protoss is really weak early game. This is against late game, and DXT. Late game is a 1v1 Grandmaster, and well, DXT is Sorcery's friend. They play a lot of 2v2s. This is against late game and Vitamin. Vitamin is a very good team player, but a lot of 3v3s and 4v4s, has like a 90% win-loss ratio. This is against Lone and Pandemic. I think this was another 2v2 where we played macro. All these games, Lone and Pandemic, Perseverance, and Lone, they're all macro games. This is against Root Kitty. And Root Kitty, let's see, he's 6 Axe Terran. He recently changed his name to 6 Axe Terran, and he's one of the best 1v1 players in the world. I think he played a 2v2. This is actually a 4v4 against FXO Slog. FXO Moonan, aka All About You, Optic Zero, and Select, and so is my team Sorcery, DXT, Vitamin, and me versus Team FXO and Select, basically. And I think in both of these games of Versus Lone and Pandemic, we both get out Broodlords. I think Broodlords are both involved in this game. So anyway, you guys should leave a comment about what you want to see, and if someone else already suggested it, just feel free to thumbs it up. And I'll just cast whatever has the most thumbs up, and possibly I'll cast the second one with the most thumbs up. Anyway, my name is Alisa with 8 E's, and I'll see you guys later.